What's good everyone, it's Zigzag here and welcome back to another Geoguessr video, and this one is exciting. The time that I started playing Geoguessr competitively also coincided with a 2-year gap in any new countries being covered by Google Street View. But 2022 has shown some promise because we got India coverage and then we also got all the new African coverage including Rwanda. However, as of last night, we now have Qatar as well. This is one of the only Middle Eastern countries covered and also the first time we've gotten Generation 4 in the Middle East. So here is the current coverage. It's only here and here for some reason. Oh no, we got a bit in the city as well. I'm sure we'll get the center of the city at some point, but at the moment this is all that's been uploaded. So I've not seen this at all. We are going to get my absolute first impressions here. Just before we do get into the video, guys, by the way, I will be streaming as I release this video. So if you're watching it just after it comes out, check out my Twitch linked in the description. There's a big new game mode coming out on the Plonket server, and I've been chosen to show it off. So do check it out. Should be streaming for about 2 hours. Should be pretty fun. I think it's probably worth checking out. But yeah, let's get into the video. So let us head into this map called All Qatar Official Coverage and just play a moving game and see what exactly it's like. And here we are, my very first view. Oh, we're playing no moving, panning, or zooming. Okay, let's actually get my very first view here. And here is my very first view of this new Qatar coverage. And we are on a massive highway here. So we appear to have like a white pickup truck. We've got the Generation 4 camera, all very standard stuff here. Wow, new signage to learn, new number plates. This is super, super exciting, man. Are we outside like an airport or something like that? Because I have actually been to Qatar airport, but I'm not sure where this would be. We've got an antenna here as well. So let's, well, I mean, this is just a highway, so I think I'll just guess, and then we'll get into finding out what the rest of the suburbs and stuff look like here. But I guess we're kind of going east to west here. Where is the airport? Actually, kind of further out, I guess, maybe? Okay, it's all the way over here. So I don't think we see any coverage over there, so let's just kind of go out in this direction here, and it ends up being the right road. For what are we next to there? Some stadium, some mall. Okay, next to the mall there. Interesting. So let's head into the next one here. And we're back on this highway again, but this one's much more green. I mean, definitely an interesting surroundings here. I still won't explore, but apparently these buildings, I heard someone saying that these buildings will be quite distinctive because we can see them from a lot of the coverage and they are very unique looking, let's say. So let's just go out here again. This one might be a bit closer in. Different road, actually, just a very similar look there. And I guess the buildings would be somewhere over here in this Porto Arabia or something like that. Okay, next one. Okay, this is more interesting. Now we can take an explore around. Wow, look at that building. I wonder if that's for the World Cup. But like, people knew that Qatar was getting coverage, but I don't think anyone actually saw the Google cars at all. But anyway, this is super cool. I mean, we've got the black and white curb, which you often see in the UAE and stuff like that. We have bilingual signs as well. But of course, UAE hardly has any Generation 4, only in Tracker. So this should, for the moment, until they redo the UAE, this is going to be a pretty easy 50-50. Giveaway sign has Arabic on it, interesting. Number plates, I'm assuming, are white, but I haven't actually seen that yet. So can we see it on this car here? Yeah, we've actually got a red strip. Okay, so another country that has a red strip. That's kind of exciting. Okay, we've just exited that place. Architecturally pretty similar to the UAE, right? I mean, just like white walls around a lot of the buildings. Can we have a black number plate here? 2 black number plates, interesting. So we've got a combination here. Yeah, I don't see any more red strips. I know Oman has red strips, but there's another one. Okay, so it seems like it's a mix in Qatar here. Don't really know where to guess, but let's just guess in this suburb here. And we got the right place, nice. 3,000 points is a decent effort. Okay, next one, we're near some more stadiums. Maybe this is FIFA World Cup stadiums. And yeah, who knows how ethically these stadiums were built, but they are pretty impressive, that's for sure. And what have we got? Okay, Qatar Olympic and Sports Museum, interesting. Why do they have an Olympic museum? I don't think they've ever held it. Khalifa International Stadium, so that should be pretty findable. So we were there last time. We had some stadiums. I wonder if we see the Olympic Stadium here. Well, the road angle would fit decently well for something over there, but actually not really. Yeah, I guess we'll just guess in that same area, and it ends up being this one over here. Okay, this green section has a lot of Olympic stuff. Am I missing something? Or maybe they're just angling to get an Olympic Games there at some point. I don't know how people would feel about that, though. Anyway, next one's fairly similar looking, right? So we can just guess. I would like some more that aren't on a highway. It seems like there's a lot of highway coverage. But it is cool. We have coverage all the way up here in Al Khor. So that is going to be actually kind of important to remember. If you want maximum points, you're going to have to get Al Khor memorized. So, okay, I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's just so cool to have it in Generation 4. Beautiful, pristine coverage here. And look at the city. It is a huge city, and very modern looking indeed. That building's quite recognizable as well, and wow, it's so modern. Like, look at that thing. Crazy. This time we're on like a big interchange. We have like an American car here. I think, like the UAE, often has American cars as opposed to like Europe or something like that where you wouldn't see them so often. This says Lusail City, so is that pretty findable? It seems like it would be a bigger spot, but yeah, I'm just not sure when it comes to place names. And you know, I just wanted to make this a quick one to check out all the coverage and whatnot. There it is, Lusail City. So yeah, when we see those big buildings near Porto Arabia, yeah, that's the next time we'll guess there. Okay, what else we got going on here? Some tunnel coverage. Interesting. Let's actually head out the tunnel and see kind of what the entrance looks like here. But actually, in the meantime, I wanted to say that this whole update spree is not isolated, and it comes to do. The reason that all this new Generation 4 is on the back of a pickup truck is because it's actually a new development by Google, which is like a Generation 4 tracker, and basically they're able to mount this to any like old pickup truck and send it off to places which normally wouldn't get coverage. So of course, back in Europe, you're going to get normal Google cars driving around, but when you go to these far-flung countries, you're going to get like this kind of thing, and it's not perfect because obviously you can easily tell which country it is by the Google car at this stage. It's a whole lot better than nothing. I think that's the best way of putting it, isn't it? And actually, you can see here what I mean. This is actually some new coverage being taken in Panama. Actually going to be crazy when we get Panama. But yeah, look, it says Google Maps there. We will be getting Panama at some stage in the future. Who knows? Months, a year, can take a long time. But there you go. We will get Panama, and that's the kind of rig they've got where they just put the camera on some random pickup truck with a roof rack, and they're good to go. Pretty good. And that means they're actually going to be able to send the camera off to like remote islands and everything like that. So that is probably the most exciting element of the whole thing. Okay, not really sure how exciting this is. We came out of the tunnel and yeah, we can see these buildings once again, so I think we just go. We could actually, you know, these are the tunnels we're probably in. We'll go there. And okay, actually, oh, dude, how do I keep getting this wrong? Okay, no, it wasn't actually that close to Porto Arabia. Maybe it's actually here that you get these impressive buildings, or maybe it's here or something. Anyway, we're learning. It's good to know. And this is actually, you know, it's quite disappointing with Rwanda because we only got a little bit of coverage around the capital city, but at least with Qatar so far, we actually have quite a wide range. There is actually some skill to guessing so far. And here is more of like a suburban environment, and we have yellow center lines here. So it's kind of like the UAE where they kind of do a mixture. Especially these days in the UAE, after the Google car went there, they started doing more yellow lines, apparently. So when they get Generation 4, we're going to have to be worried for that. But here's that red strip again. Pretty cool. No white outer line on the speed sign. Kind of feels a bit Spanish, this speed sign. So if I was zoomed in like this, I think I would go Spain. Or maybe not, but like it definitely feels similar. So good to keep in mind. Ooh, white and blue chevrons there. That's interesting. And look at this sign, giveaway. I've never seen this. So there is actually a lot to be excited about. Black back of the sign. Wow. All kinds of metas. Just on this roundabout alone, you could pick 10 metas. Look at this, like squiggly outside lines, the yellow inside lines. This sign, I'm in the European style. These bollards, you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, and look at this crossing sign with the he's wearing the traditional clothing, so it is pretty cool. And it's a, you know, it's a very clean city, and you know, even though it's in the middle of nowhere on the Arabian Peninsula, it kind of looks nice. I might try up here. Why don't I go up there this time? And it was just down there. Okay, a couple more rounds here. Let's just keep on exploring. And hopefully it appears in some of my videos soon, right? Because we always love to explore new things, and the updates recently have just been so needed for the Geoguessr community. I mean, things get stale if you don't get new coverage, I think. Yellow and white curb here, interesting. That is not all too common. You do see that in Turkey quite a bit. So we've got to keep that in mind now for Qatar. Interesting house here, kind of almost feels a bit European. There's a lot of like diversity in the kind of area here, I feel. But okay, let's guess this one and head to another one. And of course, just in the city there. And here we have these buildings. We're close to those. Those are north of us. So wherever we are now, that will be north. And there's the big city to the south. So that would all make sense. So last time we were like around here. So I'll try that. And okay, yeah, it's right here. It's this central thing. So they should be around here, right? Or they, I think they actually are on the Porto Arabia. I thought. Maybe, yeah. Anyway. So we got 6,000 points. I think I'll probably end off the video there, guys. But thank you very much for watching. I'll release another video tonight. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Shouts to Google for this update, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.